Welcome to Econ Insights. Today, we're diving into trade protectionism, a term you've likely heard more often recently. It's about governments using policies to restrict imports and boost their own industries. After years favoring free trade, why the shift back? Driven by nationalism, global rivalries, and politics at home, countries are increasingly building walls around their economies. Think tariffs, quotas, and other barriers designed to shield local producers. The most common weapon in the protectionist arsenal is the tariff. Simply put, it's a tax on imported goods. This tax makes foreign products more expensive, hoping you'll buy domestically instead. While governments get some revenue, the main goal today is shielding home industries. But tariffs aren't the only tool. Governments also use quotas, strict limits on how much of a good can be imported. Then there are subsidies, direct payments to help domestic firms compete. And let's not forget non-tariff barriers, complicated regulations, tough standards, slow customs, all making it harder for imports to get through. Even rules about where data must be stored can act as barriers. Why do governments do this? They aim to protect young or vital domestic industries from tough foreign competition, safeguard national security, by ensuring local supply of essentials like food or medical gear, preserve jobs at home, and fight back against what they see as unfair practices like foreign companies selling goods below cost. These goals sound reasonable, right? But the economic reality is often harsh. Protectionism usually means higher prices for everyone. When imports become expensive due to tariffs or quotas, domestic companies often raise their prices too, hitting your wallet and potentially fueling inflation. Consumers face fewer choices, and the whole economy can become less efficient. Think about it. Tariffs on imported steel make cars built domestically more expensive. Most economic studies show that the costs of protectionism, mainly felt by consumers, outweigh the benefits gained by the protected industries. These policies distort markets and reduce the advantages we get from countries specializing in what they do best. Recent analyses even predict significant hits to global economic growth if protectionism continues to rise. Trade policy doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's deeply tangled with geopolitics. Protectionist moves often trigger retaliation. Think trade wars where countries slap tariffs back and forth, hurting everyone involved. Remember the Smoot-Hawley tariff in the 1930s? It made the Great Depression worse. Today, trade restrictions are tools in big power rivalries, like between the US and China. This uncertainty pushes companies to rethink their supply chains, maybe moving production home, closer to home, or only to allied countries. The big risk? A fragmented global economy, broken into competing blocs, slowing down growth, especially for developing nations. Plus, all this unpredictable policy makes businesses hesitant to invest. So while trade protectionism might seem like a good way to protect local jobs and industries, its main tool, the tariff, usually brings higher costs for consumers and can make the economy less efficient. As economic models often show, the downsides frequently outweigh the upsides. And critically, these policies fuel international tensions, risk trade wars, reshape global supply chains, and threaten to fragment the global economy we've become used to. It's a complex balancing act between national goals and global consequences. Thanks for tuning in to Econ Insights.